Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Now to the plate, Tony Kemp. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Batting sixth, designated hitter
Tyler White will bat next. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to this plate, you know your average is dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Evan Gattis now standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. White, the runner at first with two gone. Here's a high pop-up. Echeverria waits on it, and that's the third out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We played two full. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adeiny Echeverria, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
The 1-0 home. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Here's George Springer. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6.
Left fielder, George Springer.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Springer has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Josh.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. There's a line drive base hit to left field. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Andujar shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They trail in this one 3-0. Standing in, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kemp has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. This is pulled into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 the count. Verlander into his motion. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Walker bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he lays off for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. Hicks patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Tony Kemp.
Stepping into the box, Tony Kemp. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. There goes Altuve. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner goes for third. That's a strike to throw down. Behind the runner to second. Altuve stands at third with one gone in the inning. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Tyler White will bat next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 3-1. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Aaron Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-1 pitch. Altuve at second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lucas
Digging in, Luke Voigt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1.
Leading off for the Astros.
Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field, and it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
George Springer is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
0-2, here it comes. Chopper foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there, and that's the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Popped him up. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation in his face. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but They've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Severino is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Astros leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Baseman, Echeverria.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Aaron Judge will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one gets away. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Echeverria, the runner at third. Judge at second with 1 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot. and he was able to spit on that one, hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2, a little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Neil Walker.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Hector Rondon answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Neil Walker will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees leave them loaded as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. One ball, 1 strike to count. And he misses 2-1.
1 strike.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. That gets down and the inning continues. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready for another shot now, Tyler White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sharp ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Evan Gattis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
White is off at first with 2 away. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First pitch on its way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, digging for 2. And he's out, trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Set. Here's the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now here's the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Rondon pauses. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. 1 hit. Here's George Springer, and I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well be. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. David Robertson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
David Robertson.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Robertson, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder.
So stepping in, Josh Reddick. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. It's softly out in front. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right at the shoot from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Oh, 2. Here it is. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 4. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Reddick on second. Bregman is over at first with 1 away. That's 1-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Here's Echeverria now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's big Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Swings through the slider there.
0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The 0-2 delivery. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3 and 2 with 2 away.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Rondon's ready. 0-1 on its way. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Still tied 3-3. Here's Carlos Correa now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Tony.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony Kemp has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Tyler White will bat next. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. They're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Evan Gaddis now standing in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Houston. Score remains tied at 3-3. Tony Sipp will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Bregman will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Neil Walker.
Next will be the designated hitter, Neil Walker. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Count now a ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Yanks leave 1. No change in the score. It's now at the plate, George Springer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And he fouls this one off. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Josh Reddick becomes out number 2 this inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. Breaking ball stays high. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Marwin Gonzalez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.